everybody, it's Diane. I am doing another video on creating your own channel art, wallpaper, etc. Something similar to what I've created here for my wallpaper on my mini iPad. So these are the two apps that I am really liking today. This one is called Art Studio, one word, and Pages. Now the Pages app today is $9.99 and the Art Studio app is $4.99. Well worth the investment. But if there are apps that you really want, find an app shopper app that alerts you when these apps go on sale. They go on sale periodically and you can get them at a really good price. But I like them, love them, and I'm going to show you a little bit about them and why I like them. So we're just going to create a little something here. So let's go to Pages. And this is the app where I create all my layered projects, anything that's got layers, like you see here. These are all individual pieces. So let's go actually do a new create document. We do a landscape document or a portrait. And I'm going to hit the plus mark. Plus mark means I want to add something to my document, and I can add charts, lettering, shapes, pictures, and I'm going to add some, oops, let's go back. Let's get rid of the screen. Okay, we're going to go to, I have a folder here, Monster Clip Art, so I can choose a few pieces of clip art that I want to include in this design. And I am going to use this one, and I am going to use the humbug, and what else? Well, let's grab one of those circles here. I think, did I have them in here? Not in here, but let's go into my other camera roll, and let's grab the ethereal ring that I made here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I see that that's pretty big, so I can grab the corner and drag it to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I'm going to grab this one and make it a little bit smaller. And you notice the circle is in front of humbug. And if I go to the paintbrush, which is for formatting, I can select where I want the circle to fall in layering. So I can put it behind humbug, and you'll notice that it's still in front of the My Singing Monsters logo. So I'm going to tap the circle again. I'm going to hit the paintbrush, and I'm going to push it all the way to the back. So now it's the very far back layer. So it's back here. So you'll notice it's behind now humbug, and it's behind the logo. Okay, let's make humbug a little bit smaller. Oh, I ended up putting in two of them, so let's delete one of these guys. I don't need two humbugs. Delete. Okay, so let's make him a little bit smaller. And I would like him standing behind the logo. So I can either tap on the logo and bring it to the front, just like that. Or I could tap on humbug and bring him to the back. So either way. So now the other thing that I would like to do is I would like to see him with his hands in front of the My Singing Monsters logo. But I can't, because if I bring him to the front, his legs are included. Okay. If you have an image that you're working with, if you double tap that image, see this little thing that says done down here at the bottom? It brought up the screen for cropping. So dragging these corners, I'm cropping humbug. See how I'm cropping him? So I can crop him, you know, from the side or from the bottom. So if I wanted to get rid of his legs, I could crop his legs up to his fingertips and press done. But it's a straight line, and that's the closest I can get to keeping his fingertips. So I'm going to do undo. We're going to undo again, undo again. There's our full humbug back in our picture. And I want to place him one layer back, so I'm going to just drag him to the back. So there's our humbug, there's our picture. So I've have an app that I've had for a while, but I've not played much with it. Today I played with it, and I am so excited to show you that app, Art Studio. I've had it for a while. I don't remember what I paid for it. I do know that I went in and checked it today, and it's $9.99. So let's go to File. We're going to do New. Don't save. Okay. Okay, we're going to create a new image that's iPad Retina, and I'm going to do a transparent background, and let's create. And we are going to go to File, Import, create a new image, import from Photos, and here I'm going to go to my Monster Clip Art folder, and I'm going to find my humbug. I think he's at the bottom here. My humbug picture. This is a PNG file, and it means that it's like a sticker. There's no white background. It's not a picture in a white box. It's PNG. It's just a, whoops. Good thing they have an undo button. Undo. So it's like a sticker is the best way I can describe it. So what I want to do now is get rid of his legs so I can just have his hands reaching across that My Singing Monsters logo. So I'm going to go over here to Eraser. So I chose Eraser. I'm going to change the size of the brush here. I can use a larger brush to get rid of the shadow down here. Well, actually, I'm getting rid of his legs. So I can use a larger brush to get rid of most of this. So most importantly, I want to clean up around his fingers. So I'm going to, 2 fingers, drag and zoom in, and I'm going to reduce the size of the eraser so I can get in real close here to his fingertips. And I just, oops, edit, undo. So do it in small strokes, pick up your finger or your stylus, and just do small strokes. So if you have to undo, you're undoing just a small amount of work that you've done here. So I'm just cleaning up around his fingertips. I can zoom in even more, and I can see a few little green pixels. I can go in and get rid of those few little green pixels. Okay, so there's Humbug without his legs, and I can use his arms to reach across that sign. So let's go ahead and go to File, Export. I'm going to export it as a PNG so it still stays a sticker. And I'm going to export it to my photos. I put it in my photos. Okay, so let's go look at photos. He should be in there. I think it, let me do it again. Export to photos. Yes, okay. Okay, so photos. He's in my camera roll. There he is. There he's in the camera roll. So let's go back again to my Pages app where we're working with Humbug. Takes a minute to open here. Okay, so let's grab that guy. He's in photos. Here he is. So there he is. And you notice that he's a bigger, so we're just going to reduce him down to the same size as the other Humbug. So it just takes a little bit of fine tuning to, get him to be the same size. And I'm going to, so that's pretty close. Okay, I'm going to double tap him because I want to crop out the wings because I'd like to keep the wings transparent as much as I can. So I cropped out part of him. Done. And so it looks like I've moved something or slightly made something the wrong size. So I try and just fine tune him. So there he is. There's Humbug. His hands are reaching across the My Singing Monster sign. You'll notice here a little bit of his shadow that didn't get cleaned up in the Art Studio app that I would go back and clean that back up again and have a better, cleaner image. But you get the idea of what I've done here. So I've got Humbug here. I've got the other Humbug that I used his arms reaching across the sign. Again, if you double tap, you can crop or uncrop the picture, as it were. So here's the picture that we just created in Art Studio. Here's the Humbug that came right from my folder of pictures. And I think you can understand the limitless possibilities that we have using Pages app and Art Studio app to create some of our artwork. We can take a picture and put a hole in the middle of it. It doesn't have to be just cleaning up the outside edges. It's actually I was working with a raculele, and I'll show you what I was doing with him. Camera roll. I was cleaning him to put him in front of the sign as well. And so there he is. And I wanted to put him, delete. And so I was wanting to put him in front of the sign with his mandolin. And so I created this in the Art Studio app. Format, wrap, move with text. I like to turn that off because it wants to snap into place, and they think I want to move it with text, but I don't. So I've taken that off, and so now I can move him anywhere I want, and he doesn't snap into place anymore. So that's one I created earlier. So you see how I've cleaned in amongst the strings and got rid of some of his legs, and so I could put him in front of the My Singing Monsters logo for another project I'm working on. But, okay, so that's it. That's just some fun new things. Let me know if you want more in-detail help with the Pages app or with the Art Studio app. But go in and play and have fun, and you're not going to hurt anything other than spending a few bucks to get some fun apps to do some fun artwork. So if I like this app, I just take a snapshot with my, you can save it as a PDF, or I'll just do a screenshot and then use that screenshot as my wallpaper. That's how I do my wallpapers. But okay, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye now. Oh, I should show you one thing. I'm sorry I said goodbye, but this is important. you can go to My Singing Monsters Wiki website. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful images. It has a lot of great monster information. So if you want to know mystery likes or whatever, but these are some of the photos that are in the My Singing Monsters Wiki website. And I do try and use only Matt from Big Blue Bubble. Here's BBB MJS. That's Matt, and he's a employee of Big Blue Bubble, and he puts up some of the most beautiful, cleanest, most vivid, very high pixel images of My Singing Monsters. So I look for his stuff because I know his is big and clear and clean. So I clicked on that photo and I can go up here and I can see full image. And there's the biggest, cleanest, most vivid image. And if I press and hold, save image. So now that image just went to my photos. So here it is now in photos. Here's the image. You notice how it shows up with the black around it? That's because it's a PNG and it's nice and clean. Here it looks white. You know, you see it with no black behind it, but when you touch on it, you'll see the black. That tells you it's one of your PNG images. Same with the humbug that we just created. Here's that Oraculele. Again, another great PNG image. So that's where I snag most of my images from Wiki. And Matt, I love Matt, and I love that he puts those artworks up for us, and they're so easy to use and fun and clean and clear. So, all right, just let me know if you have anything else I can help you with, but I just wanted to share that with you. I think that's really exciting to discover new and creative things that we can do with our devices. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye now.